Well, hello, boys and girls. I'm back again at when I feel like 8 o'clock. And as I'm sure you all know, I haven't, going by all the letters, that I haven't did my picks in the past 2 days. Yes, I'm fine. Everything is okay. Keep on sending those letters, though. Your concern is much appreciated. No, I did. I went 4 for 4 the last time I picked, and I just had this overwhelming feeling that I needed to go see Shemia Beavertooth, my spiritual advisor. And so I loaded up the life coach and the masseuses in the U-Haul. You know, brought my rations of Nutella and Jaime's body lube. Jaime's, it's the best. There, I said it. Uh, and off we went, and we spent 2 days with the spiritual advisor doing sweats and meditating and um, just getting a zen like feel about our whole being, so I can bring you even finer picks, because even when things are going well, you always need to get better. And another reason why is, hey, well, why didn't you do the picks while you were there? Well, I wasn't able to watch games. And when I'm not able to watch games, I'm not going to make picks. That's how I determine who's going to win or lose every day, is by watching, meditating, doing my Nutella baths, getting my required nap ratios taken care of, and plenty of massages. That's how we do it. Uh, Anyways, let's do the picks for this Thursday and see how we do, boys and girls. Oh my gosh, what happened? I dropped you. And my little thing broke. That's nuts. There. Much better. Okay. Devils versus the Leafs. This is a tough game right off the top. The Leafs are going to, I believe, be without Matthews again, but they haven't. These teams almost mirror each other, especially with the Leafs without Matthews. The Leafs are at home, and the Devs are on the road. Schneider has been playing like crazy. I don't like this game. I'm going to say the Devils 2-1. Canes versus the Isles. I just love the way the Canes are playing right now. I picked them to make the playoffs, and I still think that they're going to. I have a feeling they're going to win this game 3-1. Darling is playing really well, and they're going to have Grice in that. And honestly, I'm not a big Grice fan. So I'm going to take the Canes 3-1. Yotes versus the Habs. You just can't bet on the Yotes yet. They seem to be playing a little bit better, but even at that, from what I understand, they're going to have one of their backups in as well, and so I'm going to take the Habs 4-3, or sorry, 4-2. Pens versus the Sens. The Pens have been playing a little better, but I'm not liking their game right now. And the Sens are on a high since they brought in Duchesne. I have a feeling the Sens are going to win this one. Anderson has been playing well. Murray has just started playing more like himself. Pens could win this, but I'm taking the Sens 4-2. Stars versus the Bolts. I'm taking the Bolts, and handily here. I think 5-1. I'm really not liking the way things are lining up for the Stars. No pun intended. Preds versus the Wild. I would stay so far away from this game. I wouldn't touch it if you're betting. Of course, we know that Dubnyk is on a freaking tear. He's had 3 shutouts in a row. And the Preds are, a really good offensive team now that they picked up Turris. I'm going to say the Preds win, but I don't like it at all. I'm going to say the Preds turn it around and they get themselves a shutout, and it's 2-0. Flyers versus the Jets. From what I understand, the projection is that Mason's going to be in net, so that changes things quite a bit. But I think the Jets are just riding too high right now, and their firepower is just too much. Their biggest weakness is still nowhere near as weak as the Flyers. Their defense is better. I just concerned about Mason, but I'm still going to take the Jets. I'm going to say 4-1. Um, Blues versus the Oil. I'm going to go off the board here, boys and girls. The Oil have been playing pretty strong defensively, and the Blues have been on a little bit of a downslide. Plus, they've been on the road a while. I think the Oil might pull this out, and I'm a homer too. I'm an Oil fan, so be careful with this one. I'm going to say the Oil 3-2. Knights versus the Ducks. Knights versus the Canucks. Knights are going to be playing like Ferguson, their fifth string goaltender. On the road, Nucks are playing well. I'm taking the Nucks 5-2. Bruins versus the Kings. I saw the Bruins play last night. Their lineup is depleted and wasn't playing well to begin with. I think the Kings take this fairly handily. Plus, they're playing their backup Khudobin tonight too, who has played well the last couple of games. So that's not much of a deal. But I'm still going to take the Kings. I'm going to say they win 4-3. Panthers versus the Sharks. This is a toss-up. It could be. I wouldn't bet on this game at all. Because it's at home, I'm going to take the Sharks, but I'm afraid of Luongo. Once Luongo gets going, he can win any game. And I think the Panthers are going to make a push for the playoffs if Luongo's on the top of his game. You know what? Scrap it. I think the Luongo probably wins this one on his own. I'm going to take the Panthers 3-2. That's my full 42, boys and girls. That's the only 42% I got. I don't have any more. I wish I did, so I could hang with you so much more than I do, because I love you all. Don't forget to keep sending your letters. And if you subscribe, you know, everybody knows. It's all over the place. A vat of Jaime's body lube and a Pearls of Wisdom necklace. Everybody wants one. Subscribe. Lots of love to you. Have a great day.